Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins Randomizer Race. Today, we've got LaurieDBunnykins versus LiamPiper here in this fantastic race. My name is The Shades, and normally this is where I'd be introducing my co-commentator, but obviously, I'm not going to have one today. I'm going alone. But I'll do my best to give you guys an entertaining show here nonetheless. We got two amazing racers. I've definitely been following Laurie for a while now, so I'm definitely excited to see her race here today. And of course, LiamPiper, haven't seen much of his stuff, but hey, at this point in the league, I expect some great races coming out here. So we are just about ready to get this race underway. Just waiting for the final signal from our, our runners are all set to go. Where it looks like we're just waiting for the signal from our restreamer, JK Allen. We'll also be helping out with the tracking as well. Should be fun to watch. Of course, as you know, all the levels have been shuffled around, all the items have been shuffled around, all the enemies have been shuffled around. The objective, of course, get all 6 golden coins and go face off against the big bad Wario. All right, looks like we are getting the signal now. So, ladies and gentlemen of the Hyrule Kingdom, I have one question for you, or Hyrule Kingdom, Mushroom Kingdom. I have one question for you at this time. Are you ready for some rando? All right, we are about to get this race underway, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Let's start off here. Looks like we're starting off in one of the Tree World stages here. So both of our runners making a pretty good bit through. Laurie actually picking up the mushroom early on to give her a little advantage. So Liam's going to have to be a little extra careful here to avoid taking too much damage. Oh, but he gets himself a star, man. That'll certainly help. Gonna blaze through those Koopas there on the underground. Try to get himself some one-ups. Some early extra lives that'll help him survive some of the later encounters, make it a little easier. Finds a fire flower. Gonna take that a little extra time. Gonna give Laurie a chance to get a little bit of a lead, but we're still pretty early on, so let's not, this race can change very fast. Oh, we got an auto-scroller here, starting off here in the tree zone. Oh, taking some early damage there on Laurie's end. And as pointed out to me by our good friend Slash Infinity, yeah, both of our runners are actually 1-1 in the league so far, so this should be a pretty close race. Of course, Laurie defeating Slash in the first round, which actually I believe I commentated that race. That was actually my first commentary, if I recall correctly. So both the runners getting through here. Liam picking up having that fire flower is going to make it a little easier for him to navigate. He can take out a lot of these Goombas and other enemies. Oh, but they both got a star, man. That should really help out here. Get some of those extra lives again while they can. Fortunately, the one thing about auto-scrollers is you can't control how fast you go, so this is a bit of a time sink for both these guys. Ooh, we got the carrot. So LaurieDBunnykins now living up to her name there as she hits the end of the levels. And Liam are literally right behind her. Oh, we got a space zone level. It looks like we got full... I can't tell if we got space physics or moon physics. That's the other thing, is that the physics have also been randomized. You've got normal physics, you've got the space jump where you get a slightly higher jump, and you got full-on moon physics where you can literally just go as high as you want and basically just swim through the air. It looks like we might have space physics based on the way they're jumping. No, actually, no, it's full-on moon physics. It is full-on moon physics here, which is going to be really helpful. Going to help them dodge a lot of these enemies. They can just float through most of the stage. Very useful. Oh, Laurie taking a hit there right at the checkpoint. And Liam now trying to float his way up. Oh, sniped by that enemy there. Getting hit by that little star attack up there. It's not fun. All right, so it looks like both of our runners getting through. Laurie getting to the goal. Oh, but it takes her to the secret exit, which is not where she wants to go. She's going to save and she's going to restart. You got to take the upper exit, which Liam just took, so he will immediately be able to reclaim the lead here taking the correct path up into the tree zone. Oh, it takes a death on top of it. Oh, poor Laurie. She's just not having a good day. Liam now going to take advantage of that lead going through the tree zone. Looks like this is actually one of the trees. Actually, no, this might be the starter stage. Yeah, this is the starting stage here for Liam, which is going to be really good. That's going to be a really fast stage for him. Just blaze on through. Picks up another star, man. Oh, stars are being very generous this seed. Getting a lot of invincibility time. Which is really good about blazing through. And that's also giving a lot of extra lives. Liam already at 15 lives so far. Gonna take the, of course, gonna take the exit now. Now, so, you might, you know, there's that bell at the top, which allows them to get the bonus stage if they want to. And another auto scroller here in the Space Zone stage. So let's hope they get full space physics here and not the half floating. Nope, they got full space physics here, so they're going to be able to float all the way through. That is really helpful because you do not want to do this on normal physics. If you try to do this on normal physics, you're almost guaranteed to have to take a sacrificial hit. So you have to be very hopeful that you can get at least moon physics, if not full space physics. Thankfully, he got full space physics here, so gonna be able to blaze right on through. Laurie finally catching up, starting to catch up, getting through the starter stage. Taking an early hit there, but thankfully gets a mushroom to recover. Kind of wish I could hear the music right now. If we can get the Star Song, that'd be fantastic. And as Slash Infinity points out in the chat, yeah, also the bosses are randomized. So this may not be the crow waiting for us here at the end of the stage. It could be one of the other bosses. Could be the witch, could be the three little pigs, could be the rat, could be any of those bosses. So be ready for expect any surprise out of this. But if we have full space physics, some of these bosses could be easier as a result of that. Then again, if it ends up being certain other bosses like the witch, it actually might be harder with these physics. We'll have to see. All right, Liam now heading towards past the checkpoint, almost near the boss room. We're about to find out what our first boss is going to be this seed. What will we find? Oh, it's the witch! Our first boss fight is the witch. With space physics, it'll be a little bit easier. But if it was moon physics, that space jump can be a lot more tricky, so we're going to have to make our way through. Oh, took a little bit of a hit there. One more to go. Oh, wrong side. You got to avoid the fireballs. Gets the hit. And down goes the witch. Liam getting his first coin here. Gotta get the coin for the tree zone. That means he's going to take a little bit of an early lead, though Laurie is right behind him on the boss stage, so she'll be fighting the witch before too long. And with that, Liam is now heading to the hippo stage, which will actually be a tree zone stage. I think that's tree zone 1 or 2, I think. Alright, so look, Liam now working his way through. Looks like we also got space physics again for Liam here on the tree zone stage, which is really helpful. That's going to allow him to float through the level again very easily, avoid a lot of the obstacles along the way. So that's going to be very helpful as Laurie is now nearing the boss. She is now ready to take on the witch. And she's got the fire flower as well. It's going to make it a little bit easier to do damage. She can just float in the air and just keep pelting away at the witch. So she's going to take this tried and true method of just popping him on the head. So Liam now making his way through here. Now, I believe this is one of the levels that has a secret exit. You need the fire flower to access it. You cannot break those blocks with the fire flower. So he's going to have to take the normal exit and hope that that is the correct path to move on. As Laurie defeats the witch, now she's got her first coin. Let's see if Liam took the right path. You go up or you go down? Oh, wrong path! So he's going to have to stop, come back for that later. He's going to go ahead and head to the macro zone. We've got pumpkin stage 1, I believe one of the pumpkin stages here. Oh, and we got a star song, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm not going to sing it. I'll leave that to Big John. Thank you very much. But nonetheless, we do have our first case of the star song here in pumpkin stage 1. Oh, and Liam taking a death. But hey, that just means 4-star song for us, right? All right, so Laurie now. Laurie actually has a chance to steal a bit of a lead here because she's nearing the secret exit to Tree Zone 2 here, which would allow her to sneak past and finish up the Moon Zone, whereas Liam did not have that luxury. So this could be a chance for Laurie to get a bit of a lead here and complete a zone, because the ideal path is to try to go all the way around. All right, and Laurie is indeed going to take the secret exit, which means she will be on track to get to the space zone. Very smart, very lucky play there for Laurie. Very good luck for her to have that fire flower ahead of time. As Liam takes the secret exit here in the macro zone. Will that take him up? Yes, it will. Very good luck for Liam. That allows him to finish this zone a lot quicker because you'll only have to complete 3 stages instead of 4 like you would do if you took the normal route. So this is a very big play here for Liam. As Laurie now working her way through Space Zone, which is one of the Pumpkin Zone stages. That's one of the things about this particular randomizer is that because the stages are randomized, so are the secret exits. So you're always having to play a bit of a gamble when you're exiting the stage. You don't know which exit's going to take you to which path. So you have to plan out your strategy carefully and hope that you can adapt to finding the right exit. And it's not always, and you got a little bit of a luck factor there. A little bit, gotta bless the RNG. All right, so Liam now, it looks like he's in one of the macro zone stages here, so somewhat vanilla. Oh, took a death. Koopa and Goomba ambushed him there. As Laurie now blazing her way through here on this pumpkin stage. Get to the, she's gonna, oh, I thought she was, oh, she looked like she's gonna try to take the bonus, but why is she not jumping? There she goes. She's gonna try and take the bonus stage, hoping that she gets the good one, so she can get some good items. And she does. She can immediately hammer away and get herself a free carrot. That'll allow her to go into bunny form for the next level, which is probably going to be very helpful. Liam now finishing up the next stage on to the macro zone boss stage, which actually is vanilla. Are we sure this is randomized? And Laurie now continuing on. Looks like she's in another of the tree zone stages here. Oh, takes a fall, leaps of faith, and fails. Not good for Laurie there. She's going to start over there in the space zone. I believe that is the tree zone boss stage. All right, Liam now blazing through the macro zone stage here. Up to the boss room. Who are we fighting? Oh, no, I never. Yep, it's the Crow! Tree zone boss. Thankfully, those bunny ears is going to float in the air and basically just quick kill right there. Very fast fight for Liam. Nicely done. And that gives him the macro zone coin. So that's going to allow him to extend his lead a little bit further there as he continues on. Now, will he go back and try again for the space zone, or is he going to continue working his way around? Oh, Laurie takes another death. She's just having no luck with her platforming here today, unfortunately. And it looks like Liam's going to head over to the pumpkin zone. Oh, we got another auto-scroller here for poor Liam. That is not fun. And unfortunately, this is not a stage he can skip because he needs to get through this. Gets another star, man. And again, oh, Laurie, what are you doing? She's going to run out of lives at this rate. She's just having no luck with her platforming here. This is giving Liam more and more of a lead as he continues on here. He may be stuck on this auto scroller, but he is getting through very quickly here and catching up more levels. Yeah, I definitely agree, Slash. Tree 5 is no joke. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'd do any better. I'd probably get my butt handed to me because I'm not exactly a speedrunner, but still, you know, she's got to catch up. Oh, not again! Oh, Street 5 is just torturing poor Laurie here. As Liam now finishes up there at the auto scroller, heading on to the next. Oh, where's he going? He is going back. Where is he going? Is he going back to Space Zone? I think he's going back to Space Zone. Yeah, he's heading back that direction. Now he knows where to go with that. He's going to go ahead and head back into that and try that again. Laurie finally makes it to the end. We got the Toy Zone boss, or the the three little pigs, who I believe are in the Mario Zone boss. Very quickly taken out. He's got to take out all three little pigs, 3 hits each. Probably one of the longer bosses. You gotta be very careful with this last one. The easier, if it doesn't help that she's little Mario right now, so she has to be very careful how she takes her hits. One more to go. Did she do it? Yes, she gets it. So that is going to give LaurieDBunnykins the Space Zone coin, allowing her to catch slowly back up here with Liam, who is making his way through the space, through the first, the Hippo stage, which is Tree Zone 2. And now he's got that Fire Flower. He's going to be able to take the secret exit and allow him to actually continue on. Laurie now finishing up Space Zone. Alright, so Laurie now into the Pumpkin Zone stage, starting out Macro Zone, as Liam now starting his run on the Space Zone. So we're seeing a lot of very familiar staging here. In fact, normally when this is about the time. Oh, poor Liam taking a death to that Goomba ghost. To that Boomba, I guess you could call it. I don't know the actual name for it. I apologize. But this is where I would normally suggest, if you are enjoying our runners here today, make sure you give LaurieDBunnykins and LiamPiper a follow on Twitch. They're racing hard for your entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, so show them some love. Goomboo. I had a feeling it was something like that. Thank you. Thank you, Nimono. And of course, shout out to our tracker and restreamer, JK Allen, for helping putting this together for us. Making sure we got a fun stream for everybody. Oh, poor Liam getting tripped up into the spikes there. Gonna have to start over. This is giving Laurie a chance to catch up here as she's going through this rather infamous stage here. I believe this is also a Tree Zone stage. Getting a lot of the Tree Zone stages. Oh no, this is Pumpkin Zone. That's right, this is a Pumpkin Zone stage. Yeah, I definitely agree with Niminono. There's a lot of Japanese references here. I mean, you got the face with the tongues that you see there, and of course those umbrellas, very much a Japanese demon. If you know your history. I forget the actual name of it, but I definitely know. And then of course we saw the karate guy, the guys in the karate gis are also very much an Oni of some kind. These guys right here. Gets through the Laurie finishing up there in Pumpkin Zone stage and gets the bonus, so she's gonna try to probably get some extra lives or maybe a Fire Flower. And gets the 3 up, but not either not taking it or just moving on. Now comes the moment of truth. Can she get through here and get to the secret exit, allowing her to continue on? Because I believe from here is where you determine whether or not you go to the normal route or the secret route. Now Liam now working on that Tree Zone 5 stage we saw Laurie struggle with earlier. Let's see how he holds up on it. I mean, obviously, he wants to try to get through this in one go so he can get to the end and continue his lead here. He doesn't have a huge lead right now. They're very close. But I'd say Liam has a slight lead because of how efficient he's been playing so far. His execution has been pretty solid, only taking a couple of deaths so far, whereas Laurie has had some big struggles early on. So let's see, and right away you can see the big difference. Liam just blazing through this stage without too much trouble, taking his time. All right, Laurie is taking the normal exit, which unfortunately means she is not going to take the secret route. She's going to take the normal route, and that's going to cost her some time, but she can't afford to lose much. As Liam now already on the boss at the pigs, with that fire flower is going to be able to have a much easier time just blazing through those pigs. Who's up for some barbecue, ladies and gentlemen, because we just got bacon. Liam now getting his third coin very quickly there. That's going to give him the Space Zone coin as well. So now he has got a slight lead here, and he's going to probably head back over to the Pumpkin Zone to continue on that path. Again, you kind of want to finish up at the Turtle Zone so that you can just go right to Wario's Castle from there. Very efficient strategy here by Liam, making sure to keep on that path as best as possible. Now, I always get this mixed up. I always get this mixed up because of the gel there, but this is a Tree Zone level. I can say that this time because that's actually supposed to be the sap. I almost always get this confused with the Turtle Zone level because of the sap. But I remembered this time. All right, so it looks like Laurie now in the Macro Zone boss stage. On her way to finishing that stage up is Liam now finishing up here on the tree. Yep, Tree Zone 2. Thank you, Ryu. Liam now working on Tree Zone 2 here in the Pumpkin Zone. And it blazing through those that sap very efficiently. Gets an extra fire flower there. Doesn't really help much, but gets some bonus points out of it. If we actually count those. And of course the cowfish is Laurie now taking on the crow. And Liam taking the secret exit here. Will that be the right call? No! It takes him to the secret path. That means he's going to have to reset and go back. Bit of a time loss there for Liam, though not severe. Going to give her some time. Unfortunately, Laurie taking a death against the crow there. Is going to have to finish up the macro boss stage again. She's just not having any luck today, unfortunately. I feel bad for her. I can tell you this, she's a really great runner, so this is uncommon for her, but she is now going to take round 2 with the crow. Let's see if she can catch up this time. All right, looks like she's doing a little bit better there. She's going to be careful, though. She cannot take a hit. You got to time your jumps very carefully to hit the crow without getting hit yourself. There we go. That's 2. Can she go for 3? Careful. Oh, no! Poor Laurie taking another hit, unfortunately. She is going to have to try again. Round 3. Giving more time for Liam to take the secret exit that he is working towards to try to finish the stage up. Or no, he takes the normal exit. My mistake. He took the secret exit last time. Now he's moving on to Pumpkin Zone 3. Oh, and it's the submarine stage from the Turtle Zone. One of the more notorious levels here in the Mario Land 2 randomizer. If, depending on what which route you want to take, you may have to be forced to go through a secret exit, go through an intense gauntlet of enemies. This is not going to be fun. And in fact, he is going to take the secret route. He's going to go through the short path. You have to be small to go through there unless you know your tricks. Let's see how much brutal the gauntlet is today. You can see a lot of bullet bills, trying to time the bullet so he doesn't get hit there. Nicely done. Not one of the worst gauntlets I've seen. I've seen it be much worse than this, but it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. Laurie finally getting her finishing up her coin. All right, so she's ready to move on to the pumpkin zone. Liam now, speaking of, again takes the wrong path. Took the risk and found the other secret zone, so he's gonna have to reset once again and redo the submarine stage. So Liam now going to rework his way through the submarine stage. Laurie now stuck on working her way through the auto scroller. All right, so Liam now trying to see if he can work his way towards the normal exit here. A little easier, honestly, though. You got to watch out for that particular spot right there with the sharks is a real pain in the butt, because you got to watch out for, because it could blindside you if you don't know what you're doing. So thankfully he got through without too much trouble there. Gets a fire flower and help him clear out some of these enemies a little bit faster. Again, right here, all these sharks in perfectly prime position to just knock you out. Oh, and the urchin right there. Wow, that is just guaranteed to cost you some damage. Not a pleasant, fun moment there from Liam. Unfortunately, Laurie having some more struggles here on the auto-scrolling stage, just not having any luck. Liam is just about finished up here in the submarine. Gotta go through this pipe maze here. Watch out for that. Oh, no! Liam taking a death to the bullet bill. Not a pleasant thing. So he's gonna get stuck back at the halfway point there and gonna start over through this maze. Hopefully he can keep his health up so we can, or get some health, get some power-ups to keep him through. As Laurie finally makes it through the auto-scroller. And now comes the tricky part for Laurie. She has to make sure to take the normal exit for the next 2 stages and not go for either of the secret exits, because both the secret exits we have found are the incorrect path. So hopefully she knows that. Hopefully she can catch this trick and take the normal exits. Obviously, it's a gamble either way. She does not know which exit goes to which. Wait, what is... Oh, I think Liam is going back to get some power-ups here in Tree Zone 2 to get through. Yep, he's going to take the exit out there. He's going to power up. That way he can start here at the halfway point with a fire flower intact. That should help him survive till the end, hopefully, if all goes well. So now I'll see if we can get through this time as Laurie quickly making her way through Tree Zone 2 here. Not too bad. I think... Oh, she takes the secret exit. That's going to cost her. She has no idea. She's going to realize really quickly what a mistake she made. Yeah, that bullet bill had to take some damage there, but he gets through. Gotta watch out for those sharks. But he's going to make it up. And he gets the bell. He's going for the bonus stage. Probably a good idea. Gonna need some power-ups going into the boss stage. And he's gonna go right for the carrot. So Liam now going into Pumpkin 4, which actually is Pumpkin 4. Again, is this even randomized? Oh, these boss stages are supposed to be randomized. What's going on here? Nonetheless, he's gonna make it through. Now, obviously, it won't be the witch that we meet at the end, since we've already fought the witch, so we'll find out what boss is waiting for us here. As Laurie now working her way back through Tree Zone 2. to get to the normal exit, which is the correct path. Oh, went for trying to get that mushroom, but it fell into the spikes. It's now useless. And we've got the rat, which I believe is the macro zone boss. Oh, very quick kill there from Liam. 1, 2, 3, and out of there. Very nicely done. Gets the pumpkin zone coin as Laurie now forced to choose the pick the line bonus stage, but gets a fire flower out of it, which will help in the next stage. Yeah, bear in mind, some stages can be randomized to be an auto-scroller when they normally aren't. It's only a few, only some stages can do that, and I believe Tree Zone 2 could be one of them, but you don't want it. You do not want it. So Liam now working his way into the Mario Zone. And of course, with those bunny ears, he's just flying through this stage. No trouble whatsoever. If you know how to maximize the use of those bunny ears, you can just float through an entire stage like it's nothing. Look at this. Goes right to the exit, no problem. All right, gonna go back to Super Mario just to get through these blocks much quicker. Now it's Laurie's turn here in the submarine. Hopefully she does not take the secret exit, because again, you need to go through the... And of course, Liam now finding one of the secret stages here on the normal path. Gonna blaze right through there. And I'm suddenly realizing, I think we just got all the secret stages back to back to back here for Liam. Interesting play there. Goes right for the exit. But he's going to make his way to Mario Zone boss, which again, not randomized. This is the normal Mario Zone boss level. Again, is this even randomized? Seems like all the boss stages have not been randomized so far. But yeah, very quick Mario Zone. That's going to make it really good for Liam to continue to extend his lead. He's got a good chance to catch up as Laurie takes a death through that gauntlet of enemies. I cannot blame her. That's very difficult to deal with. And oh, ladies and gentlemen, I am sad to say LaurieDBunnykins has officially forfeited from the race. It is officially over at this point. Liam has won as long as he finishes this race, but it is over as Liam now taking on the octopus boss from the Turtle Zone. Oh, that is disappointing. Laurie just could not handle it. All of the mistakes were just building up for her, unfortunately. I really feel bad for her. She you know, I know Laurie. She's a fantastic runner. I've enjoyed speaking with her on many occasions, so it's sad to see someone like that have to forfeit after a race like this. With that said, Liam finishing up the Mario Zone, taking out the octopus, and is on his way to the Turtle Zone, the final zone for him. So Liam now working his way through one of the Pumpkin Zone stages here. Gotta love when those typing things come up, right? Gotta love typos. Nonetheless, Liam now making his way through Pumpkin Stage. I think this is Pumpkin 1 or 3. I'm pretty sure it's 1. But nonetheless, blazing through, takes the exit. Nicely done. Yeah, that's the rule, folks. To answer your question, yeah, if both runners forfeit, then it is a draw. So as long as Liam does not forfeit, he wins. But if he forfeits, it's a draw. Anyway, Liam now heading into Turtle Zone 2, which is actually the Hippo stage. So he's going to blaze right through here. But he does have to be careful because I believe there are 2 exits here. So which exit will take him out into continue on, or which one will take him to the secret one where he'll have to restart? Thankfully, with the bubble, you get space physics. So as long as that bubble doesn't pop, he can blaze through this level. Doing a pretty good job so far. Of course, Van calling for the bottom exit, hoping that's the right one. We'll see. He's going to take the top exit, though. Let's see. That's the correct path. He's on the Turtle Zone boss, which, as no surprise here, is also the correct the vanilla boss zone for this stage, or vanilla boss stage for this zone. So once again, is this even randomized? Liam now blazing through here with that Starman, getting those 2 Starmen along the way again. All the Starmen in this stage, my God! I'm gonna have to talk to Liam about that later once we get in if we get him in for an interview. All the Starmen he's picked up along the way, they just don't stop. Thankfully, we got normal physics for the stage. This is one of those stages you definitely do not want moon physics. You want at least space physics, but moral physics actually is preferable here since you don't have to worry about it. And we have Tatanga, the boss from the first Super Mario Land game, coming back for a vengeance here. Oh, and take an early hit there. Now, because we are on normal physics, he's going to have to be extra careful, only getting a few opportunities, a select opportunity to hit Tatanga when he floats down. But he gets a couple good hits off there. Just one more to go. Can he get that last hit in? Yes, he can. Nicely done for Liam. Down goes Tatanga. And that is the final coin there for Liam. And for once, it's actually the correct coin. Go figure. We actually see the coins in their proper places here, as Liam now opens the door to the mansion and is on his way to face off against the big bad Wario. Now comes the moment of truth for Liam. All he has to do is survive. He can take as much time as he needs to. As long as he completes this, he will win the race. Of course, he has to be extra careful early on because he does not have anything. Oh, it looks like we've got space physics. This could be a problem. Yeah, we've got space physics here for Wario stage. That is going to be trouble. Trying to navigate this place with space physics is actually going to be very risky. He's going to have to take his jumps very carefully. He's going to be going extra slow. Oh, or no, yeah, moon physics. My bad. Why did I say space physics? Moon physics. Which means he's got to be very extra careful going through the stage, avoiding obstacles because he's going to be a lot slower. That's going to make things very difficult. And again, get that extra life there. See, this is where you're going to start to see those moon physics come into play here. All these jumps, you got to be very quick with your timing, but given that you're on space moon physics, you have to be even extra careful on how you time those jumps. Yeah, if there's ever a situation that could cause a double forfeit, this could be it. Because now we've got the moon physics could make this stage that much more difficult, though he is doing a very good job blazing through this stage without too much trouble, using the space physics or the moon physics to his advantage and playing out his strategy here. Very well done. But now comes the fun part. Gotta watch out for these statues. Some of these could randomly start shooting fireballs. Oh, he needs a power-up right now, considering the rooms he's about to go into here. And now this is where you gotta be careful, because you gotta watch. You can't jump full height because of those spikes there at the top. He also has to be extra careful with these because he can't run full speed under moon physics. So he's going to have to wait for these thwomp-type rollers to drop. He makes it through. Now we got the 2 mini-bosses. Oh, it immediately takes a death. Those floating Wario head-looking things, I don't know what those are called. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and exit out and head to another stage to get a power-up. He's going to head and head into the bonus cave for 30 coins. He can get himself an pretty easy power-up here. As long as he doesn't land on anything. He gets the carrot. Not a bad choice. But he's going to go ahead and pick that up. That'll help him get through the rest of this stage. Now, bear in mind, there are no checkpoints in the Wario Castle. So you have to start all the way back from the beginning, no matter how far you get. So he's going to have to play extra careful once again. And again, moon physics still in play. Oh, whoa! Tried to get through, but those fireballs were just not having it. Completely cut him off. Oh! And immediately takes a sacrificial death because he lost all his power-ups before he could get to where he needed him to be. He's going to go back to the bonus stage and get himself another power-up. Again, if there's any situation where a double forfeit might come into play, this could be it. Because I heard the last time they had this combination of the Wario stage with moon physics, it was torture for our runners. And it took them forever to finally clear it. So we may be seeing that here again with Liam. I think Laurie made the right call getting out while she could, because if she'd seen what we're dealing with now, she would not have been happy. So now she's going to have to jump these giant fireballs, try not to take any damage. He wants to keep this power-up as long as possible. Oh, couldn't quite pull it off. He's still got his Super Mario form, so he's going to keep going because he still has a chance to survive the later parts. But that is not fun. He wants to keep as much of that as he can. He's going to have to do some careful ducking and dodging here. Gets an extra life, so at least this way he can keep into the game. Now comes the fun part. He's gonna have to navigate. Before he was small Mario, so he could just jump and just move out of the way. Here he's gonna have to make sure he ducks as well. Careful maneuvering there. Very tricky to do. Alright, so Liam now gonna use the moon physics again to his advantage, just avoiding all of those platforming segments, which even under normal physics are really difficult. That's kind of designed that way, given this is the last stage. Alright, so Liam now getting through, gets himself some more money. Plenty of money to float around here, at least. Now it comes to the point where he's got to be extra careful here because these platforms fall and those spikes can still hurt. Not bad. Gets through. Now on to the thwomp room. Again, got to be very careful navigating this area, these thwomps. Again, normally, under normal physics, you could literally just run right through and outrun them, but he does not have that option with moon physics in play. But he gets through. Now he's on to the mini-boss, the Mario heads. Takes at least a couple hits each. And now it gets trickier because now there's two of them at the same time. So you not only have to try to hit one, you have to make sure you do it while avoiding the other. Very nice setup there. Taking two hits at the same time there. Nicely done. Quickly takes him out onto round 3. Oh, takes a hit, unfortunately. But he was able to take them out, so he is on we get a power up here at the end? No, just an extra life. So he is going in as Small Mario as he takes on the big guy. Time Wario. So let's see how he does. Now, right now he starts out as just, oh, jumps right into him. Poor Liam right there. Oh, that is terrible. Gonna bring himself a fire flower here into this next round. Not very helpful in Wario's Castle, so there's very few actual enemies to kill. But any power-up that'll allow him to survive a couple hits is definitely gonna be worth it. All right, so once again, the goal for Liam here is to make it to the end and hold on to that fire flower as long as possible. Because he cannot afford to. He wants to go in there with as much protection as possible. Very, very careful jumps here from Liam, trying to make sure to avoid as many of those obstacles as possible. Not an easy thing to do. Again, those moon physics just constantly making things challenging. This is probably one of the worst setups you can have from Wario's Castle. Again, if Laurie is watching this right now, she's probably thinking, I am so glad I got out of here when I did. I would, oh no! Liam, that mistimed his jump and fell into the lava. He's going to have to go back and get yet another power-up to try again. And gets himself another carrot. Try one more time. All right, so let's see how he pulls it off this time. Again, ooh, watch those giant fireballs. Oh, takes the hit. Now he's gonna have to hold on to that power to Super Mario as long as he can. He cannot afford to take a hit. If he takes a hit now, he's probably gonna end up doing a sacrifice because he wants to at least have Super Mario going into Wario. That is the preference. You want to go in with at least some protection. Man, no, Laurie's probably if Laurie's watching this right now, she's probably thinking, oh God, I never would have survived this. Yeah, she could have caught up, but she'd be in just as much of a struggle as Liam is right now, because we're considering how much of a struggle she was already having. Just imagine how much of a struggle she would have had going into this stage with this setup. Honestly, I think she made the right call. I think she realized she was not in any position to try to pull this off. I mean, she's a good runner, don't get me wrong. She's certainly a lot better than I would be, but my God, I don't think, and even the best of runners would struggle with this setup. Only now working his way through the platforms here. Again, very careful to use those moon physics correctly here. All right, now comes the moment of truth for Liam. Can he get through this next part without losing Super Mario form? That's his goal. He wants to keep that extra power up at least that much to getting through these next 3 rooms. Gets through the first mini boss without too much trouble. Now comes the double head. Nice setup there. Pretty close together. Keeps the pattern going. Whoop, whoop. Careful. He's got to do his very carefully here. Gets it. Ooh, and it gets a Starman to boot. If he can hold on to that, he might be able to take advantage. Very quick kill for the 100 kills. He has made it through with his Super Mario form. This is going to give him an edge going into Wario. This means he's got a little bit of an advantage going in. Oh, already lost his power up. But can he get the 3 hits? If he can at least get that, he can get a power up later on. And he gets it! Alright, so he needs to get any kind of power up here in this next room before the next room. There's a fire flower! Perfect timing! Folks, we've got a fight now. Wario now activating the bunny ears. Gonna be able to use some ground pounds. Oh, walks right into him there. I don't know why he did that, but he's gonna get the second jump there. Goes for the triple jump off the statue. Perfectly done. Now, will he stay Super Mario, or will he take the fire flower up there? He's going to take the fire flower. This race is just about over, folks. One more to go. Takes the hit, but takes the sacrificial hit to finish him off. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. LiamPiper is finished in first place with an official SRL time of 50 minutes even to the second. Holy crap. What a race there by LiamPiper. Oh, man. And Liam will be joining us. Liam now joining us here in the channel at this time. Liam, congratulations.
Thank you.
So, how you feeling after that lovely Wario's Castle?
I don't want to ever have that Wario's Castle again. No. Just no.
Moon physics. Gotta love them, right?
No. Inside physics, yes, but not in that one.
Hey, you got through it at least, and unfortunately your opponent Laura had to forfeit because she was struggling very hard throughout this race. She actually forfeited much earlier on.
I'm gonna guess it was around Pumpkin area, because that Pumpkin was quite rough.
Yeah, it was around that time she finally threw in the towel.
I'm kind of quite lucky that I got the stars quite early on in the seed, because the lives kind of gave me some buffer room.
Yeah, actually, that was something I was going to bring up, is that there were a lot of stars in this race. I think there was at least a good solid 8 to 10 star men throughout this race.
See, for me, whenever I see a star, my thought process is to get those lives just in case, because you never know what could be thrown up. You just never know.
Well, after what happened to Wario's Castles, I think your strategy is highly sound.
Yeah.
Though what really helped you there at the end was when you got the 100 kills on those mini bosses at the end and got that Starman that helped you blaze through that last section. That really paid off for you there at the end.
Yeah, it definitely did, because the problem is with those hitboxes is that they can be very, very awkward. And as you saw, the first time I got to there, I hit the corner of it, but it counted as a hit against me. So those hitboxes can be an absolute pain.
Yeah, and again, because you were dealing with moon physics, it just made it that much easier to get those hitboxes out of whack. So
definitely.
I feel for you, man.
But we got through it with an exact 50, which time couldn't have been much better with it spot on 50.
Yeah, hey, could have been a lot worse. Let's be fair. We've seen worse, especially with that kind of setup. So take what you can get.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything else you want to comment on before we wrap this up?
Well, the one thing I do want to quickly talk about is my route change when I hit Pumpkin. Because I initially skipped Space, and when I got to Pumpkin, I found a Fire Flower. Now, the reason why I went back is because, from what I could tell, Fire Flowers weren't that common in this seed. So what I decided to do is I thought, do you know what, let's go back to Space, let's get Space out of the way, and save having to go there right at the end. And maybe have to search for another Fire Flower. So my thought process was just get that out of the way, so then I was still going clockwise on the map. So that's the reason why I went back to Space, because it just made a bit more sense.
I do think that did work out for you, actually, because again, like you said, you object. For a good efficient run, you want to try to make Turtle Zone your last stop, so that you can just go right to Wario's Castle from there.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think that was a good thing that you did go back. But I do agree. Yeah, there was a very distinct lack of Fire Flowers. There was a lack of power ups in general. Like I said, mostly it was stars and 1-ups that we got throughout most of the seed, which was troublesome.
It was mainly stars, 1-ups, mushrooms. There were a few carrots here and there, but there's a lot more mushrooms and stars than there were anything else. Which is very unusual.
Definitely made you have to Also, I got to comment, Mario Zone had almost all of the easy secret stages, like back to back to back. I thought that was hilarious. You just blazed through Mario Zone like it was nothing.
Yeah, Mario 2 and 3, I've done, even in any % glitchless, I don't get through those stages that quickly.
Yeah, you just like boom, 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 boom. You were done within like a couple minutes with that zone. Yeah. That was incredible.
It's like back-to-back home runs, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. You couldn't have that. That helped. I think saved you a lot of time because you didn't have to waste time on that stage too much.
And it was also a nice break as well. It was a good break from Pumpkin as well, being so difficult. With Turtle wasn't too bad either, thankfully.
No, Turtle wasn't bad, but Pumpkin was definitely the worst because you had the two hardest like dual route stages back to back with the Tree Zone 2 and then the submarine. The submarine. Might I say the submarine level, the second half of that was horrible with the bullet bill spawn. Oh yeah, that one bullet bill there at the end of that pipe maze that just was like right there torturing you. I saw that. And the bonefish as well, mind you, when you go out the pipe and there's a bonefish just waiting to munch on you. That was interesting. Doesn't help that you had those sharks on the walkway up that were just like right in the way. That whole setup was just torture. Because somehow the first time I got through there, I managed to not get hit by that shark, which is such a tight window. Which, I mean, I have practiced that. That's come up in a few practice seeds, so I was decently well prepared for it. Yeah, and by contrast, the infamous gauntlet for you was not that difficult this time around. It was actually a pretty easy gauntlet. It wasn't too bad. I didn't have the issue I sometimes have is with the bonefish's hitboxes being bigger on the bottom. So that's why when I was going past the bonefish, I play a bit safer because I always get caught by the underside of the hitbox. So that's why I play that bit a bit safer than usual. Yeah, that makes sense. That does. But so, hey, you got through it. 50 minutes even. Very nicely done. Congratulations to you. Thank you. Folks at home, if you guys enjoyed Liam's run, make sure you give him a follow on Twitch. Same with our with his opponent, LaurieDBunnykins. Again, show them some love. Shout out to our tracker and restreamer, J.K. Allen, for helping us have a good stream here for us. And, of course, you can follow me, myself, The Shades AT, on Twitch, so you can keep up with all of us here. And, of course, make sure you follow all the Randomania channels, Randomania 1 through 4. Actually, I think we're up to 8 at this point. But no, it's the first 4 that you're going to need to use. Actually, we do have another race later tonight. We have a Super Mario Brothers 3 randomizer at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel. I will be back for that along with my co-commentator, Matty J, good friend of mine. So make sure you guys check that out later tonight. And, of course, we've got streams going all week long here on Randomania. So make sure you check all those out. Give us a follow. In the meantime, I want to thank you guys for joining us as always. My name is The Shades. And then, as always, I'll see you guys next time. Rock on! Rock on, boys.